I told him, I said, yo, without Joe, our credibility is different. I'm a fan. Joe's an artist. I'm a fan. Big fan of all this shit. Joe's an artist. Y'all gotta take that into account. Y'all gotta take into account everything that we both bring. And I would hope, and I really hope that if it was me being in Joe's position, that Joe would say this about me. Who's gonna give that perspective? It's hard to find that. You can't just fucking just replace a nigga like that. And that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? So I've told them, you know what I mean? I really talked to them today, or talked to people that I know are influential in that process. And I'm like, yo, yeah, all that shit is cool that y'all saying, but the best thing that could happen is me and Joe do the fucking show. Why aren't we doing the show? What is the problem? And I'm like, I know maybe a conflict of interest for you to tell me, because we're in negotiations now. And for all the people who are wondering, you never know. A month from now, I might be on Joe's side. But I told him, I said, listen, why am I not, I said, why isn't Joe even still in discussion with y'all? I had to really get answers today, because that really affects even how I look at them. If y'all treat my guy, Joe's my guy. If y'all treat my guy like that, who I believe in, shit, it's one thing if y'all tell me, yo, listen, man, we fuck with you, we fuck with your guy, he's just completely wilding, this is how he's wilding, and maybe I hear it, I'm like, oh, wow, Joe was kind of wilding. But that's how I pulled up to them today. I pulled up to them on that. I say, yo, you know, I don't want to talk about no new host or whatever. Of course, if Everyday Struggle continues and he's not on there, like, I'm gonna have to be the fucking lead, and now the whole shit changes, because now y'all gotta build that fucking show around me. Period. Facts. There ain't no question. But I'm like, I want to do with my dude who I've done it with for the last 8 months. So really, I was having conversations with him today, like, yo, how far away, because I'm seeing this shit in the media, this is the public shit. How far away were y'all really in discussion? Maybe, is it something I could, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe, because I talked to Joe. Maybe I could hit Joe, be like, yo, Joe, you tweaking, bro. Like, bro, is the fuck, y'all tripping over 10K? Now, it's hypothetical. Y'all tripping over 10K, bro? Yo, come on for that, dog. Like, I'm on it with you. Like, we gonna hit them later. Like, I'm trying to make it work. I'm 100% trying to make it work. I'm here. You feel me? I'm here. I'm trying to make it work. Now, that's just not what it is. So it's been hella frustrating for me. So like the whole day, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what niggas need. Because, yo, at the end of the day, yo, Everyday Struggle is super dope. But we only did 8 months, my nigga. Like, 8 months. And that's the reason why, and you know what I mean, I know niggas will probably dissect this shit and probably take offense. If you another hip-hop show or whatever, please don't take offense. The reason why I'm saying that me and Joe really did some shit is that this shit in 8 months. A lot of you niggas took 3 years. A lot of you niggas took a year. We ain't do this shit in a year. We took this shit 8 months. I started at Complex when I went in and I did one test joint with Joe for like 5 minutes. He said, yo, Akademiks a nigga. And then we came in for rehearsal like the next week, and it was like April 2017 is when we start doing rehearsals. Late April or like mid-April is when the shit started coming out. So I'm trying to get this shit popping, yo, completely. You feel me? I'm trying to communicate with all parties. If it's in terms of Joe, if it's in terms of Complex, like, what are we missing? Like, what do y'all need? You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Yo, listen, we slander Complex a lot, but let me just keep it true with y'all. I'm not sure if we get on any other platform, they're able to churn out Everyday Struggle like Complex did. We went through growing pains with Complex. They were fucking up at first. They didn't know how to really, you know what I mean, as what we needed. You know me, I'm a social media nigga. Nigga, I own one of the biggest Instagrams when it puts out hip-hop information. I'm like, yo, if we put out an episode at fucking 11 and y'all can't give me a fucking dope clip, like say we got like a guest like Wale or or Yachty, if y'all can't give me a dope clip by like 9 or 10 when we shot the shit at 7, that's a problem. So I'm getting at them about that. So that's the conversation that I'm having. You know what I mean? So I give Complex credit. I know, listen, right now, I know a lot of y'all on the fuck Complex wave. They kind of acquiesce to that shit. You know what I mean? So I respect that. Am I sure that everybody could do that? I'm not sure. So me, I'm looking at it like Complex. We went through a lot of growing pains with them. I had to cuss these motherfuckers out at least 7 to 8 times on Twitch for them to really understand that I was important. And I see a lot of people mention dislikes. Let's not act like dislikes just started with Joe leaving. Dislikes used to be on the fucking videos every time that I felt I was played. So the dislikes thing, I understand. I used to get on Twitch and just rant and just tell y'all what the fuck is going on because I felt Complex was playing me. And a lot of people who fuck with me and who fuck with my brand is saying, whoa, yo, they supposed to uplift you and they're not supposed to play you. So if they play you, we are gonna dislike the shit. So that dislike shit been there. You know what I mean? Now, you know what I mean? Joe is one of the favorites on the show. When that nigga not there, they gonna dislike it again. Even though I've told y'all, listen, it's a conflicting thing. I would not like to see dislikes there because I'm still there, right? But y'all love the cast. Y'all love Joe. Y'all love me. Y'all love Nadeska. That's what it is. I'm not tripping. This is facts. I'm not reading none of y'all comments right now. I'm speaking from the heart. Joe's my guy. Again, I just don't know what the conversations with him and Complex was. I've heard things, but I don't know if it's true. The main thing I want to let y'all know, because I see some really people just like getting at me. Y'all know I would never lie to you. They were negotiating with Joe since August, September. They've started negotiating with DJ Akademiks since like mid-December. Just please be aware of that. I can't walk out or say fuck Complex when they've never even really tried to even retain me. They told me that. They say, yo, Joe is more difficult. He gives more problems. We're gonna attempt to negotiate with him first. And I looked at it and I said, okay, good. You know what? I'm gonna use that information, whatever I could probably make strategic. That's what they told me. That's the facts. I'm not lying to y'all. So I see some people looking at me like, bruh, my deal and Joe's deal is completely separate. Allegedly, they gave Joe his last offer like two months ago. They gave him his last offer. Do I agree with that? I can't even have an opinion on that because I don't even know what Joe really wanted. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm seeing different numbers, and you know what I mean? Anybody at Complex, y'all will know, you know what I mean? I'm not going to like put none of y'all on blast, nothing like that, but y'all know I'm an independent nigga. Like, at the end of the day, Complex could go broke, go under. DJ Akademiks still going to be here. I've been doing this shit forever. So, but I'm not going to just like throw y'all under the bus. You know, I'm not that type of guy. But I could put it in perspective. You feel me? Joe felt he needed certain type of shit. Y'all felt y'all couldn't give him that. Y'all looking at it in terms of, and I'm keeping the 2,000. This ain't Complex, this ain't Joe. This is Akademiks. And also, this is a nigga who's speaking because my audience is more important than anything else. So when I see my audience, like I posted a picture today, I see my audience really, you know what I mean, saying something, I'm like, I gotta really let them know. Like, yo, I don't know exactly what Joe wanted. I don't know what Complex was willing to give. Now, if my process falls through, I could tell y'all. You know what I mean? You never know. 3 weeks from now or a month from now, I might be able to be like, yo, I'm leaving Complex too. I wanted this. They offer me this, and I'll be completely transparent because I realize I'm the product of the people. So I have no problem saying that. None. You get me? I have heard things about Joe's deal, but I would never put it out because that's not my place to put out. If he ain't said it on his podcast, it's not my place to put out. You get me? It will make you view things maybe differently. What I could tell you, Complex is trying to work with me. Maybe it's desperation. Maybe it's whatever. But they realize your boy Akademiks is very important. Now, from what I'm hearing from Joe, if they pulled up to me on some disrespectful tip, and you know what I mean, the crazy thing, and that's what I always say about organizations, nobody gonna take blame. Like, and I hope everybody from Complex, whether it's the top or the bottom, and whether I end up staying there or leaving, I hope you realize this: you can never hit the nigga who's a creator or a nigga who really created your show and hit him with some disrespectful shit like, yo, okay, if you're coming in, you could be a substitute and you gotta agree to this. You gotta have some respect. Complex, y'all a dope platform, but always remember, if me and Joe link up right goddamn now on my YouTube, we will annihilate you. This is fact. Okay? We will annihilate you. The show was me and Joe. Don't take too much credit for what we created. Joe is super dope, and that's why even while I'm negotiating with y'all, I'm not gonna throw Joe on the bus. I'm gonna say that nigga did his thing. That nigga really held it down, and I'm gonna keep being like I'm not no two-faced type of nigga. I'm not gonna ever, you know what I mean, throw him. No,